tea. Okay, we got lots of tea here. Boop. We're gonna make one trip with one tea, and then we're gonna make another trip with another tea, and then we're going to be live on Patreon. Welcome, welcome to the weirdest view of my home ever. Welcome to my office. There's one. Yay! Let's share this, shall we? Be right back. 2 cups of tea. We are ready to go. 2 cups of tea and I'm not wearing pants. Okay, let's fix this. I have to put y'all down. Enjoy my ceiling. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Well, that lighting's a bit weird, eh? Good morning, Pam. I mean, I'm not super happy with the lighting. Do I really want to close that? Do y'all want to see that I'm not wearing any pants? Yeah, let's see. Maybe just like do that a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Maybe I should close it all the way. I close it all the way. Okay. There we go. There we go. Welcome to brunch. Hi, y'all. Hello. I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. You know, last month Sunday brunch was was written because I was so sick. I have my Salem shirt. I love that you remember that. I do have my Salem shirt on. I don't know if it's a night shirt or a day shirt, but you know, I like to wear evening wear as though it were clothing that you should wear in the daytime. Welcome to brunch, y'all. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Hi. I see all the names going past. I know I usually do a lot of shout outs, but I'm just so happy to be here. I can't function. I can't function to say names. Oh, y'all, the tea is hot. The tea is hot. The tea is flowing. Now, I have a few things to let y'all know. I missed you guys so much, Jimmy. You have no idea. It's been rough. It's been rough on me. So, okay. We have a lot of newbies, so please feel free, those of you who are not newbies, to sell Patreon. I'm going to sell it doing the show, and that should be good enough. But let the people know why you love to be patrons, please. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. We do this live Sunday brunch every month. At the end of every month, every 4th Sunday, we do this. It's one of my favorite things to do. Here's the deal. If you're typing, hello, this is me typing. I can't see you unless you log on to YouTube and you're using the chat. So if you're leaving comments below this video on Patreon and you're like asking questions on Patreon, I cannot see it. I can't see it. I can see it after the fact. And I'll be honest, sometimes I have time to go back and look at the comments on the videos, and sometimes I do not. But if you want to talk to me, if you want to engage with me, you want to engage with other patrons, then log into YouTube. You just click the button. You click that YouTube button. It should take you to YouTube, so you're watching through YouTube instead of through Patreon. And then it should enable you to chat. So that's the deal with that. Okay, I have announcements, y'all. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. You have no idea. I'm so ready for this. I've also already had 2 cups of tea, so that's a thing. I want to say, shit, just flew right out of my head. Right out of my head. Oh, I know what I want to say. So the poll on who I should deep dive next. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if we want to call this a channel. I'm not really comfortable calling it a channel, so I call it deep dives. But I've done one on Trump. I've done one on Salem, and I've done one on Jesus, and they are insane. Oh, I'm wired, y'all. I'm ready to go. I've had almost no sleep thanks to a little friend called Mr. Santos. But you wanted to say shit and you did. Our next deep dive, Aliens 1. So we're doing an alien deep dive. That's going to be the first week of March, barring any complications. I don't know what day yet. You guys know I usually have to feel my mojo and feel when I'm the strongest, because I want to do that when I'm the strongest. Hercules! So Aliens 1. So we're going to do Aliens, and it won by 2%. It was between Aliens, Virgin Mary, Virgin Mary, and Marilyn Monroe. So Aliens won, and then since Mary was such a close second, and Easter is right around the corner, we're going to do an Easter edition of the Virgin Mary and see what's going on there. It might end up being really insulting to religious people. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I was already feeling when I did that Jesus channel that the Mary energy was not the same as the Jesus energy. So I don't know which aliens. I mean, do we know for a fact there are different breeds of aliens? No. So I think what I'm going to do is do general, you know, what information can I get on aliens? So it's basically going to be, I'm going to assume it's going to be like a wisdom reading where I just kind of gather the info and go for it. I know, totally unknown territory, deep diving aliens. I did read about Ingersoll. Very interesting. I want to do something on that. David Wilcock. I have thoughts on that person. Y'all. But anyway, so that's going to be the first week of March. We are deep diving aliens. It is alive. It is alive for $5 and up patrons, but every patron will be able to watch the playback. So if you want to see it live, then you want to be on the $5 tier. Who the fuck is Ingersoll? Who's David Wilcock? Oh, it's a whole thing. I'm excited about it. So then I have to let you know, there's another thing I want to tell you, which is this. I have see my notes? And then we will get into our list. I want to make sure that everybody knows this because I know I've had a lot of problems on my, oh, Bernice, best $5 you ever spent. Thank you. I feel like the $5 tier is very entertaining. I always say if I was a patron with my current income, I would be a $5 or a $10 patron for sure. And then maybe jump around to 20. And please, you know, I know everybody was saying, speaking of Marilyn, I wouldn't be doing mediumship on Marilyn. I would not be talking to Marilyn. I would be basically diving into her energy and just extracting every piece of information I can. So I don't do mediumship unless Megan Davis is around, which is a whole other story. That drunk tarot was wild. That was some wild shit. I do have an edited version coming out for everybody. It's incredibly raunchy. So if you're like super easily offended and you don't want to hear about genitals, do not watch that. Don't watch it. If you're like, girl, I need some raunch in my life, watch it. But we had Elizabeth Taylor show up. We had Richard Pryor show up and make noises in my house. We had Bobby Kennedy show up. That was insane. The whole thing was utterly bizarre. I mean, it was just utterly bizarre. And the whole time we're just getting more steadily shit-faced. She's eating the dog food. She ate the dog food. She's like, please let everybody know it's not out of a can, like you cooked dog food and I just happened to eat it. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, it was the genital show. Yeah, I know. I have Epstein down on my list. So the other thing I want to say is, you know, I've had problems with trolls on my page. Apparently, they don't have it as bad. Linda said she doesn't have it as bad as I do. Lena Rodriguez emailed me and said she doesn't have it like I do. So I don't know why it's me. I don't know why I'm the chosen one as far as the trolls go. But somebody said something on Twitter the other day, and I want to make sure to like put it out to the universe because I thought it was really important. They said there's no point in engaging with people online that you don't know, because there are too many bots and there's too many paid trolls out there. And I feel like that's my YouTube. So if you leave a comment, that would be great. That really helps me out on YouTube. It really is working, you guys. The YouTube campaign is working. I have hit 300 new subs in the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure it's affecting views, which is weird, but you know, the view count is weird. Everybody's saying all the counts are weird. But I want to let you know that if you see people, don't engage with them, just block. Block, 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 block. Don't bother messing with them or arguing with them. It's probably a waste of your time. They are either a bot or a paid troll, and they are out in force. They're already out for this election, this 2020 election. I think so. I think I'm pretty accurate, and I was early. So everybody's like, this bitch over here. Okay, so moving on. I have a little bit of a thing, and then we've got everybody on. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Block and report. I don't even look at my comments. I don't know what's going on YouTube. I like you guys so much better. Look at the shopping bags under my eyes. Thank you, Mr. Santos, little bastard. He just had a couple of really gnarly muscle spasms. I don't know, every once in a while this happens, but he gets them in the middle of the night. So I was just up, like walking him and massaging him and putting liniment on him. I put horse liniment on him, and it was a rough night. So I was awake a long time. Hence, I'm already on my third cup of tea. Oh, thank you. He's fine. He's A-okay. He just gets these like really shitty spasms in his legs every now and then. It's weird. It's like how I get Charlie horses. But all right, so the Oscars. I have Oscar things here. And then I have a list, and I will let you know what I have on the list, and then we can add to it. Okay, so here's the deal. I am really bad at predicting any kind of contest, any kind of sports outcome. I suck at it. I'm not going to say this is a psychic prediction. I'm not making psychic predictions. I literally looked at nominees and picked one. It was pure instinct. I didn't use any psychic abilities whatsoever, but I did this last year, so I thought I'd do it this year and let you know my picks for the Oscars. I think the Oscars, I wasn't going to watch it, especially after they were like, we're giving away awards during the commercials, and I love those awards. But I think I'm going to watch it because I think we might get a few surprises. So my prediction for Best Picture to win is Roma, which I did see. But I think the easy prediction is Green Book. My prediction for Best Actor is Bradley Cooper, but I think the easy prediction is Christian Bale. My prediction for Best Actress. Now here I was kind of conflicted. My first instinct was Lady Gaga. My second instinct was Glenn Close. Who do I want to win? Glenn Close. Who do I want to win Best Picture? Roma. I thought it was beautiful. Seconding that, I mean, if I can't get Roma, I will take, of course, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. I've already seen it 4 times. It's absolutely brilliant. I thought Bradley Cooper was really good. I haven't seen Christian Bale in Vice. Roma, it's on Netflix. It's actually a Netflix movie, but it's subtitled. It's in black and white. It's very artistic. It's Alfonso Cuarón, who is one of my favorites. He directed Prisoner of Azkaban, which is my favorite Harry Potter movie. My pick for Best Supporting Actor is, of course, Mahershala Ali, and I think that's the easy prediction. I think he's going to win. My pick for Best Actress, my Best Supporting Actress. I really hope Glenn Close wins Best Actress. My first instinct was Emma Stone, and then my second instinct was, nope, it's got to be Regina. It's going to be Regina. I want Regina to win badly. I think she is so brilliant. And then for Best Director, I think Alfonso Cuarón is going to win, but I would like Spike Lee to win. So that's my, again, no psychic skill whatsoever. I fully just pick something. That's the best I can do when it comes to contests like these, because I suck at predicting them. So what we are looking at today, now that everybody's on, hello, now that we're fucking 12 minutes in, and I'm going a mile a minute, guys. All right, so this is my list so far. See what you want to add to it. Trump, sex trafficking, Epstein, what have you, Acosta. The Labor and Tory split, I don't know if you guys know Americans or other countries that are not the UK, but there are people defecting from the parties here in the UK. They're like, we're out of here. Fuck you guys. They're walking away. A couple of people are like, you're anti-Semites. I'm done. So it's really interesting. I'm going to read on what that's going to do. Whoever this was, and I can't remember the name, but somebody said you have to ask the cards if there's a sealed indictment on Don Jr. And then somebody threw in Kushner. And I've never asked that. I'm going to ask that. I think that's a great thing to ask. Somebody did ask, why is the universe protecting Trump? I think we can take a peek at that. And Bernie Sanders Russia ties. So what's really interesting is I saw the other day that Bernie Sanders has hired somebody that used to work for Jill Stein. Venezuela, good one. So, yeah, that's real interesting. I mean, I don't know if I want to read on North Korea because I think it's just 2 morons jerking each other off, which, you know, on a good day would be a great dirty movie to watch, but I don't want to watch that dirty movie. Cohen. Okay, I can look at Cohen testifying and see. I want to say, I got to kind of riff on this. I don't trust Bernie at all. I don't. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah. All right, I think that might be good. We've got a pretty good list here. And I have actual. Yes, I will look at Brexit and the party splits. I have an actual brunch. Is your screen is black? Who else can't see me? Can everybody see me okay? Yeah. Bernie did have shady Russian fight. I'm telling you, I don't know about Bernie, y'all. I don't know. I'm not saying he's a Russian asset, but they might be using him. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. All right, well, let's start, and then if we have time, I do have actual brunch that I have to be at. So, let's get going. Let's get going. I'm so glad I'm feeling better too. You want to know something? So, Monday, I had one of the little Petri dishes with me. And I actually started to feel a little bit run down by Wednesday. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And sure enough, Thursday, I was with the same little Petri dish. There will be waffles. That's the whole reason I've scheduled a brunch, because I deserve waffles. And the little bastard was, the little bastard, sorry, I refer to my relatives, like sniffling, and I was like, are you getting sick? Are you getting sick? Same one who probably gave me the bacterial infection, by the way. Are you getting sick? No, no, no. Well, the next day the child was sick. So I'm watching it, dude. I'm like eating airborne like it's candy. And I'm screaming at the parents, you better take this kid to the fucking doctor. You know. Show me what's going on with this sex trafficking. Oh, okay, this is gnarly. It's gnarly. It's real gnarly. Okay, so there are way more famous people involved with this Epstein stuff. Way more. There are names that are not being named. I will tell you that right now. Big time. Super duper big time. I don't know why they're not being named. Devil. There's still stuff we don't know about it. Devil in the past. Look at this. There's still stuff we don't know about what's going on here. So we don't have all the information on this Epstein Acosta shit. We don't have it. I think absolutely Trump is involved. Yeah, and not just underage girls. Absolutely not. And I get that very clearly. And I think a lot of Hollywood figures are going to be dragged into this. There's famous people here. Look at that. God damn, these cards are going to be hot today. I think, ooh, come here. More's going to come out. We're not done yet. We have this in the future. So more comes out. Secrets in the past. It was like a very well-kept secret. You know what I mean? There's Epstein here in the cards. So he had partners. He had business partners. And I feel like these people haven't been caught yet. And I'm not saying like people that, you know, he basically did like slave trades with. I'm saying that he had financial partners, financial backers, like in his whole situation. Now, I didn't read that much on it, because who the fuck wants to read about fucking sex trafficking? Not me. So let's see how, typing around a cat. Let's see how Trump's involved in this, because that's, I think, the key. And then he hires Acosta. I mean, what a shitbag. There's the Trump stuff. I feel something coming, and it's not just Mueller's report. There's something coming here, and it's like something very definitive. But I don't know when. I lean closer to spring. I think we're going to get a lot. I'm trying to find Trump. I think we're going to get a lot of things happening in the spring. I don't know why, but I feel like for me, and I've been saying this a lot even in email readings, it seems like after we get over this last Mercury retrograde, all hell breaks loose. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it's like, oh, okay, things are happening. Information is coming. Show me Trump and Epstein. So you know I'm going to be looking for the devil. For sure. I'm going to be looking for any pages, because that means underage kids. Show me Trump and Epstein. Show me what's going on there. I'm going to look for justice, because that means legal. So I'm looking for a bunch of things here. I know I'm talking really fast, because I want to get everything in before I have to leave. Because usually I don't have very rarely do I have you know, something after this. You know, oh my God, you want to buy the tarot course? You can buy it bit by bit. It's all pay as you go. You don't have to buy the whole thing at once. And I think the videos are like $5. For the tarot course, I did teach a tarot course. It's all by video. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. I hope to get back to it and go more in depth. But being sick has really pushed me back quite a bit, unfortunately. So, show me Trump and Epstein. Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything in. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast and it's driving you nuts. Do they sacrifice children? I don't think they sacrifice children. I don't get that sense. Not in the sense of like, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm going to the Tom Hanks movie, The Burbs. I guess because I want to keep everything nice and light. But if you haven't seen the movie, it's like one of my favorite movies. I don't think they're sacrificing kids in that sense. There are business partners. There are silent money partners here. That comes up over and over and over again. Look at this. There are silent money partners that we don't know about when it comes to Epstein. It may be that Trump is one of them. I don't know. I'm going to look. But let's see what we've got here. No, there's money. He paid this man money. Trump paid this man money. Holy shit. Are there records of it is the question. Trump paid this man money. I love Mendocino. I also have a recommendation for you guys. It's on Netflix. It's called Murder Mountain, and it was really good, and I blazed right through it. Much like Russian Doll, I was like, oh, I'll watch one, and then I watched a million of them. Murder Mountain, it is amazing. It's an amazing story. It's a real documentary. There's like 6 episodes. I couldn't stop watching it. It's really amazing. Okay. No, there's money. Look at, there's pages. He paid money for kids. Trump paid money for kids. That's so inflammatory. I'm saying it. As the cards are saying it. Look at this. I told you I was looking for pages. The page came up with the Ace of Pentacles. This man paid money for kids. If he didn't pay money for kids, then the other thing these cards are saying is that he is somehow backing this man or gave this man money. There was a money exchange here. Maybe this man gave him money. But I told you I was looking for pages, and the pages are here. For sure. For sure. But I don't know if we're going to get that much out of it. Let's see. Let's put a few more cards down on this and see. He is definitely involved with this man. Let's just pull Epstein out and take a peek and just look at the two of them as though they were, you know. Epstein, who do you want to be? King of Swords? Sure, why not? If I can find him. I can waste all this time looking for this. And of course, if I don't get to stuff, I will do we'll do a quick and dirty on it. I might do a 5x5 live this week. I feel like we're due for one. So that is another one. It's a live stream, you guys. We do it at 5 p.m. PST, and that's for the $5 tier as well. I might do one this week. Somebody I just saw fly past Dangerous Beauty, Rufus Sewell, one of my favorite roles he's ever done. I love that movie, actually. I think it's a really fucking good movie. Naomi Watts is killer in that. And I thought I was the only one that ever watched that movie. I actually have it on DVD. Show me Trump and Epstein. Show me the what's going on here between them. Oh, are you talking about the Bohemian Grove? That's not Mendocino though. I have watched that movie over and over and over again as well. It's so good. Oh, Cold Comfort Farm. I love that movie also. I feel like nobody really saw those. But I've probably seen Cold Comfort Farm 1,000 times. Show me Trump and Epstein. Show me the partnership here. They partied together. I mean, that's legit. Show me what's going on here. Auntie's not wearing pants. Hey, I'm so happy to be spending my Sunday morning with you guys. I really am. So my brother-in-law worked at Bohemian Grove. My ex-boyfriend worked at Bohemian Grove. I have a bunch of friends that worked at Bohemian Grove. What do you want to know? I know, so I should do a video on the Bohemian Grove. I have interesting stories. I should get my brother-in-law to come in on here and tell his stories. I know. I'll tell you one. He said, it's a whole show. Yeah, Monoreal. That's where my brother-in-law is from. One time he told me after work he came home and he said, well, we can't stop Kissinger from pissing on the trees. I mean, I was dying. I mean, literally, like, that phrase came out of his mouth. We can't stop Kissinger from pissing on the trees. I mean, that's probably not the kind of tea you were expecting about the Bohemian Grove. But, all right, I'll get him to come. We'll do a video on the Grove. He's seen the rituals. He's seen the whole deal. He's seen all of it. He says he really suspects it's just a bunch of morons, just being morons. But, he doesn't think there's anything sinister going on there, but I'll have him on. We'll chat about it. But yeah, we can't stop Kissinger from pissing on the trees. The page of pedophiles. Maybe I did. What about the pregnancy thing I kept saying the other day? I couldn't stop saying pregnancy. I know, he does seem like he would piss on trees. He says they just go up there and act like a bunch of, you know, little kids, more or less. Okay, so Trump and Epstein, the partnership. There's money. I mean, there's money all over these cards. He hands down paid money to this man. Money exchanged hands between the two of them. That's the best I can get. There are women here for sure. There are absolutely women here. There's money here. There's, again, pages, which I don't like to see. So I definitely think that Trump was engaged with underage girls. Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. There's too much money here. The pages keep showing up here. Does it all come out? I think with this, we are looking at Trump and Epstein. We get bits and pieces. We get bits and pieces. I don't know if we're ever going to get a full and complete story on that. No, I don't think we're ever going to get a full and complete story on that. Okay, since I'm in Trump land, let's take a peek at Kushner and Don Jr. And I will tell you this, while I'm looking for Don Jr., my boyfriend used to work at the Grove, and he came home one day, and he had a cleaver in his hands, which, you know, he was a bit crazy. Anyway, he showed up with a cleaver, and I was like, what are you doing? What, like, you come home from work with a cleaver? He goes, I just stole Clint Eastwood's cleaver. I was like, what? He goes, I had to go out there and go out to his camp, and he wanted a piano. So he wanted a piano, and they have, where are you? Oh, the last card in the deck, of course. He wanted a piano. Clint Eastwood wanted a piano. So, you know, just told my boyfriend, go get him a piano. In the middle of nowhere, in the woods, nowhere, you know, there's nothing around. Go get this man a piano. They have a warehouse full of pianos, just full of pianos. So he had to go and pick out Clint's piano and load it up and drive it out to his camp so he could play the piano. He wanted to play the piano. And while he was there, he saw the cleaver, and he was a huge Eastwood fan. Huge Eastwood fan. It was next to the fire, so I think it was either for like wood shavings or like cooking. But he saw the cleaver. It was in a thing of, you know, it was kind of chopped into a thing of wood, and he like looked around. Everybody's like, you know, here's your piano, and like, I don't know, he shoved this man's cleaver down his pants. He shoved and walked away with the cleaver, and was like, came home so proud of himself that he walked away with Clint's cleaver. And we put that thing had a place of honor in the house. That thing was hung up. Everybody, this is Clint's cleaver. My father also stole a hat from Eddie Murphy once, but that's a different story. Okay, so show me Don Jr. I have weird little stories. I know. Can you believe he put a cleaver in his pants? What an asshole. Like, what a fucking moron. He wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, pun intended. Show me, is there a seal indictment on you, Don Jr.? Show me that. Show me a seal indictment. I don't get anything. And I know that when I read on Mueller stuff, sometimes it's real well hidden. And I'm wondering if this is the case, because just with me, I'm not getting anything. We'll see what the cards say. Man, I am so happy to see you guys. Y'all, I'm getting attached. I'm getting attached to my patrons. Oh, I think we might have one, kitties. I think we might have a sealed indictment. So they're showing me right away that he's in trouble. This card is on top of him. This is the defensive card. He is in trouble. So he's in trouble for sure. Ooh, he's been a bad boy. The sneaky card below. What else do we have? The Tower. So the Tower is coming for this guy. His fate is coming for him. Fate comes for Don Jr. To me, the cards are saying this. First of all, the Tower is unexpected. You know what I mean? We can't really predict what the Tower is, but he's reaping what he's sown. So whatever he has sown, he is now going to reap. It may show up in unexpected ways. It may not be the Mueller report. It may be the SDNY. It may be other things. I feel like there are other lawsuits, other things that will start to, that maybe people were like, oh, we can't, you know, before they were like, oh, we're not going to do this, we're not going to pursue this, and now all of a sudden people are like, let's pursue this, let's pursue. There are lawsuits that are going to come up, I can't talk, that are going to come up and pop up that either were abandoned or were not pursued. or brand new, but there are other lawsuits than what we have now. There are other investigations than what we have now. Daddy's in the home environment on Trump. Justice comes for him. So yes, I do believe there's a sealed indictment on him. And look at this. So we have the government, we have the courts, and then we have this. So they have an offering for him. They have an offering for him, and they're coming in hot. So yeah, I think there is a sealed indictment here. I think if there isn't, he will be indicted at the very least. There is an indictment coming for this man, for sure. I see that clearly. So let's take a peek at Kushner. And then I want to move on to Brexit and the party splitting, because I just find that utterly fascinating. Kushner. Let's see what we've got going on here. Hey, Marielle, how was the Gem and Minerals show yesterday, girl? So let's single out Marielle. Where are you, Kushner, you prick? Can I say that? Is that offensive? Last card in the deck yet again. All right, let's look at Kushner. Is there a sealed indictment against you, Cushy? Well, I like to go to one that's, well, I have a couple that I like to go to, actually. Gem and Minerals. But I tell you, I feel like you can't beat Scott's Gem and Mineral prices. Oh yeah, there's a huge one in Tucson. I've never been to that one, but I want to go. But they have little ones that just go all around the Bay Area, so there's a couple I like to hit. So I'm a full-on rock hound, and it has nothing to do with woo-woo. I've been like this since I was a kid. We used to have a rock tumbler when I was little. Did y'all ever have a rock tumbler? We used to polish rocks in the garage like it was something to do. Like, just put them in the tumbler, and then we'd like get the little thing out, and yeah, wow. Okay. All right, show me a sealed indictment on Kushner. Last year I got, was that last year or the year before? Well, anyway, I went to one of these shows and I found this grizzled prospector. I mean, he looked like he had just climbed out of a mine. Straight up. And he just had a table full of stuff. Like, there was no rhyme or reason. A lot of these people are set up really well and, you know, business people. He literally looked like he had climbed out of a friggin' mine. Man had no teeth and was just filthy. And he had this 42-pound fluorite, and I had already spent all my money, so I was like, shit. But I was like, can you really walk away from a 42-pound fluorite for, you know, it was $180? I mean, no, you can't. So I bought that thing, and then we had to figure out how to get it to the car. We didn't know how much it weighed until we got it home. I was like, can't be that heavy. And sure enough, we weighed the damn things, 42 pounds for 180 bucks. I was like, maybe it's cursed. Why is it so cheap? He just wanted to get rid of it. Climb back into whatever hole he came out of. Well, Kushner has very different cards. I do not see a sealed indictment on Kushner at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. Kushner's... Any justice coming to Kushner is, like, fully delayed. What? Who access to my YouTube account? What do you mean? What? I just saw one thing. I'm like, what are we talking about? My YouTube account. Hi, Maura. Kushner is different. Kushner is not the same. It's variable. The moon is in Kushner's home environment, so I don't see a sealed indictment on Kushner. There may be one, but it's delayed. Hi, Eliza. It may be delayed. It may not come quickly. We have delays beneath Kushner, so I don't know what's going on here. But as far as an indictment against him, there's something funky about these cards. There's something funky. I mean, we didn't get what we saw with Don Jr. Is anyone else able to? No, I'm the only person that can go into the settings on my account. I know, it's weird. Well, my brother can, but he's not gonna, like, no, there's no way. Like, no. Well, no, not anybody else but my brother. Yeah, there's something weird about this. It's like justice delayed, or it may, I think it's gonna happen. But there's something funky about it. There's something weird about it. There's something, you stumbled into live chat. Yay. Hi, Phyllis. Yeah, there's something weird about Kushner. It's not, we didn't get these cards that we got for Don Jr. You know, we got Justice, we got the Hierophant. These are all like, yes, things are happening. He got the Wheel of Fortune. He got all these different things, but not on Kushner, which is weird because I feel like he's more of a criminal. But it may just be justice delayed. The moon is here, so it's real variable. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe, yeah, I mean, how? Shit. God damn it. How did I manage that? Hold on. Splinter. Splinter from my desk. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's take a peek at Brexit and the party splits. And then we're going to look at Bernie and the Russia stuff. Show me what's going on with the party splits and Brexit. Oh man, this is crazy. This Brexit stuff is crazy. Devin Nunes, what is that little bastard? I don't know, what are we looking at as far as he goes? Is he still crying in the shower? More than likely. More than likely. Show me, I want to look very quickly at Brexit, just kind of get an overall energy. The energy of Brexit shifts consistently now. So I'm curious to see, because we always get those cards where it's like, oh, it's going to happen. You know, I keep seeing that Eight of Cups. They're walking away. And now I'm not sure at all. It's just, so I want to see what cards come out. When you put your phone in your jacket pocket, when you pull it out, there was a chat. Oh, shit. Well, you're obviously meant to be here. It is a sign. Will he be indicted? I don't know. It's a good question. I think he's in trouble. I saw that earlier. I read on him, and I feel like the reading is snuck in there somewhere. On Noons, like an updated one. I don't know where it is. God only knows. Okay. Just give me general energies on Brexit. Oh, what a hot mess, man. What a hot mess. This feels more chaotic to me than it ever has. Show me general energies on Brexit, and is it still going to happen? Oh, the Russians instigating Brexit? Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, Theresa May is going to fight till the bitter end. Like, straight up. Like, she is. Like, she's here. Queen of Swords is here. She's going to keep going till the bitter end. But she doesn't really know what she's doing. The monarchy. Now, that's interesting. And I feel like I need to look at it because I feel like big changes are coming. And, you know, Steve Judd's always talking about all their charts and shit. And, like, how he's like, you know, things are coming. Things are happening. You know, da-da-da-da-da. I got to do a reading on that. Okay, so Brexit. Yeah, the cards are way different. Wow. Okay. This is the first time. See, now this is why I love tarot. This is the first time, I think, ever that I've read on Brexit and not seen that Eight of Cups or another card of somebody walking away. I don't see that here. It is all of a sudden not here. So, this is interesting. What do we have on Brexit now? Two of Swords, the card called Decisions. So now there are two paths for Brexit. Before, I consistently kept saying, and you know, I've been reading on this for a long time, and it was always like, nope, it's going to happen and it'll be fine. It's going to happen and it'll be fine. It's going to happen and it'll be fine. Even as early as, I don't know, what, last month? I mean, I kept seeing the walk away card, and now all of a sudden here we are. So the energy of Brexit has shifted immensely. Enormously, in my opinion. Immensely. So what comes next, Brexit? The Tower. The Tower comes next. This is damn interesting. Okay, this is the general energy of Brexit. I mean, the cards are saying the outcome is still good, but they're not saying you're going to walk away. You're getting the 10 of Cups again. So they're like, outcome's okay, but I don't know if it's going to happen now. Shit. Show me, is Brexit going to happen? I'm leaning towards second referendum. That's what I'm leaning towards. I don't know if it's going to happen. I know Theresa May is determined to drive this into the ground. She's making a huge mistake. And I get that very clearly. It's a huge mistake what she's doing. I also get the sense that this woman is, oh man, she's not on the up and up at all. She's trying to take advantage of this. I'm telling you, she works for other people. There are people behind this that she knows are behind it. Yeah, Russians, sure, why not? But I'm not going to, I don't feel that intensely. But she's going to drive this into the ground. She almost like, it's almost like she's like Trump. Like she wants to destroy for the sake of destroying. Show me, is Brexit going to happen? Show me that. Just show me, is it actually going to, man, I feel like it's off the damn table. She's got terrible energy. She has terrible energy. It's the worst I've ever felt on her. She is, she's determined to almost like wreck Britain. I feel that so clearly. I mean, my husband and I were talking about it. So he just got back from the UK. He had a great tour out there. Their new album is out. Let me just it's called Holger Dansk, and it's really good. And if you're into rock and roll, it's not really a punk album, although they're supposed to be a punk band, but if you're into it, get it. It's amazing. They all just got back from the UK, and my husband was talking about how, I guess people are saying over there, at least the people he was talking to, that they think that this might lead to a vote on Irish independence. So I don't know, that's the buzz on the ground out there, apparently, at least with people he was talking to. Also, people are thinking Scottish independence might come back up too. The band is called the Old Firm Casuals. Tower again on Brexit. Y'all, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I can link to the band. I'll link to the band. I don't think it's going to happen. Look at this. Again, Two of Swords again. I don't think Brexit's going to happen. I don't see the walking away cards anymore at all. I don't see it. The tower is above, though, which tells me it's still super variable because I shuffled. You watch me shuffle. I just bullshitted and I shuffled. And so you saw all that. And we still are getting these two cards. So I don't think it's set in stone. I think it's super variable. But right now, and it looks like May is pushing this, and she shouldn't. I know, I feel that so clearly. She shouldn't push this. It's a really bad decision. I know, it's such a waste of time. I feel like Brexit is a waste of time, and I feel like again, it's designed to sow chaos, and the people that should be smart, that were elected to be smart, I would think, should be like, so Russia fucked with us, and we should not even attempt this. I mean, it's the same with Trump. Russia fucked with us, and we're just going along with it. Like, yeah, let's do it. And now, Putin's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to aim some fucking missiles at you guys. I mean, come on, dude. Like, I'm not a fucking genius. I can see it. She's trying to push this. She's trying to run it into the ground. And I get the sense, it's kind of just like Trump. I get the same energy. She's trying to run this into the ground. She doesn't give a fuck if the UK is destroyed. And I feel that, I'm like getting a lot of spit in my mouth. Let me take a drink. I feel that intensely, though. May doesn't give a fuck if she drives this place into the ground. She does not fucking care. But is Brexit happening? Well, now I get the Sun and the Lovers, which tells me you're going to stay in business with the EU. It looks like the cards are leaning towards, tentatively leaning towards, partnership with the EU. I don't know if you guys are going anywhere now. I know this is very bizarre, but this is an example of one of those things where the energy just shifts, and I've seen it before. You get these readings, especially with clients, repeat clients, where it's like, yes, this is happening, yes, this is happening, yes, this is happening, and then one day it's like, it's not happening. So that's what's going on now. I mean, these cards are very clear. It looks like everything's up in the air right now. Let's see if we get a second referendum. I think it's Bannon. I believe it's Bannon. I was just talking about this yesterday with Bannon and Nigel Farage, and I think there is just this underground cabal of these. And I know I'm like conspiracy theorizing right now, but people all over the world. You see it in Poland. You see it in all these places where it's like, hey, I know, let's bring back the Nazi thing. Like, motherfucker. It really drives me nuts. And, you know, I will say this. I have, lucky me, I have friends that are every race, creed, color, what have you. And I will say, although in the Bay Area, none of my black friends have been like, I fear for my life. Like they're not, yeah, Italy too. You know, they're not freaked out in the Bay Area. We're pretty progressive out here, so none of them have said that. I've asked, you know, are you okay? You know, no, we're okay. Some of my Muslim friends pretty freaked out, and my Jewish friends are pretty freaked out. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Ooh, yeah, I should read on the Catholic Church. Okay, so show me the result of the party splits. Let's look at that real quick. Show me the results of the party splits here. People splitting off the parties. Show me that. Let's see. Show me the, no, one more shuffle. We want one more shuffle. Show me the results of the party split. We are, I'm going to tell you this, I think I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We are in a super intense period of manifestation and creation, and I feel it. I feel these real potent energies, you guys. So make sure you're sowing really good shit for yourselves and for the world, because we're in it, dude. I feel it. I feel it. Interesting. So with the split, with the people splitting off of the parties here in the UK, it does cause a death. It does cause a death. There's a death here. It's a slow death. It's not a long death. The past is good. I mean, the past is good. I just read, I read good. Marielle said good. The past is good. The past is gone. The past is gone. It's killing whatever you guys had in the past. It's over with. But it's a very slow death. Delay card is here. It's a slow effing death, but it's a big deal. I guess it's good for you guys in the long run. I'm getting the sun here. I'm getting peace of mind here. So it looks like all the pages, Ace of Wands. Yeah, but it's a slow death. I think it could go on for years that you see these parties limping along with nowhere to go. Do you know what I mean? It could take years, like 3, 5, 6, 7 years before you're like, and that's a thing of the past. But I do see a massive shift. It's here in the cards. So with these people defecting the parties, you might see more of it. You might see different parties spring up. You might see other things spring up. But it's slow. It's slow to come on. Big time. But it definitely... So let's check second referendum, and then we will move forward, packing everything in so I can go eat waffles and maybe put on pants when I do it, but maybe not. Well, you know, Housecape, I think we get to, it's kind of the same, it's kind of the same thing where you're still going to have a really rigid party, Don't think I want to do it. I'll go out without pants on. I'll just put on a pair of heels and walk out with my ass hanging out of my little shirt here. I'll do it. I've done it before. But it does feel like it's still the same kind of thing. There's one very rigid that I feel. It's a real rigid party, but I don't know if they get anywhere. I don't know if they get any traction, gain any traction. But again, we're looking at a period probably in the next 7 years, like from here to 7 years, which is interesting because, you know, we have Uranus moving, and that's a 7-year cycle. And I feel like it's a long prediction, I know, but within 7 years, you're gonna see way different shit going on. Oh, I watched A Star is Born last night. I wasn't able to do my little, you know, my big plan of watching all of them together, but I'm going to watch them all. Show me second referendum. But I wanted to see it before the Oscars. It was okay. I wasn't insane over it. I was like, really? Is it Best Picture? Okay. I mean, it was good. It was good, but you know what I'm really excited about is the Rachel Weisz movie, The Favorite. I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to buy it. Just being cheap. Because it's not available for rent yet. Okay, so as far as second referendum goes, it looks like it's a very distinct possibility, but it's hard to get there. So if whoever they are, whoever wants this, if they can push through, then it's going to happen. But it's a rough one. Like, it's rough. It's rough. It's not the best movie. I know the costumes. Well, I love Emma Stone and I love Rachel Weisz, so I'm here for it. It's like they can do it. It's like it's feasible. It's possible to get this second referendum, but I don't know if they can. Again, lots of twos, lots of things where it's like just up in the air right now. Really up in the air. And of course, chaos in the home environment here on Brexit. I don't think that's going away anytime soon. Hi, Trish. I want to revisit that. I want to revisit Brexit at a later date. And just maybe the energies will calm down. But right now, the cards are saying no Brexit, which is the first time that's happened. All right, who's next? Who's next? Bernie Sanders in Russia. Yeah. Let's take a peek at that. I mean, it's really interesting to me because I've been consistently saying since 2017 that the cards always said Brexit is going to happen. This is the first time this has happened. So, we shall see. We shall see. And of course, you know, we are in a Mercury retrograde shadow right now. Lots of shit up in the air. Lots of shit up in the air. Show me Bernie in Russia. Is there a there? Was that Gertrude Stein, right? There's no there. Show me Bernie in Russia. I gotta be real with you. I don't like the energy on Bernie. I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't like this. I should just do a whole reading on like the energies of the candidates and how I feel about it. I don't like this guy's energy. He actually, I feel like, had better energy a while ago, like years ago. He's been missing votes on Russian sanctions. Oh, shit. I don't feel good about Bernie. I don't feel good about it. I know, I liked him in the beginning too. I was like, yeah, he's cool, you know, whatever. I knew he wasn't going to get the nomination, but yeah, I think big ego. Hit the like button. I think, you know, it helps for these private videos, but it helps more for the public videos if you hit that like button for me. I can't believe the YouTube campaign is winning. I'm very excited about it. Let's look at Bernie. Show me Bernie. Show me Bernie in Russia. Is there a there? Let's see. I mean, I don't know if he's too old. I think he's too male and too white, quite frankly. That's my take on it. Bernie's an ass? Did you just say Bernie's an ass? I could see that. It is very cultish. I will say it does seem very cultish. It does help, Marielle. I was saying in the beginning, you missed it, but I said that I'm up 300 subs on YouTube, so the campaign is working. I'm still not up on views. I'm not sure how to get the views, but we're getting there. So weird because, you know, I was talking to Linda G and I was talking to Lena Rodriguez, and they were saying not only do they have more views than I have, they have more subs than I have, but they don't have the troll problem that I have. So it's utterly, like, I don't know why. It's like, oh, Bernie's up to no good. Holy shit. Shit. And Trump is in his cards. Shit. This is a bombshell. I will just say, I will state it out loud. This is a bombshell reading. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shit. I didn't see this one coming. Shit. I'm very upset. I'm very upset right now. This is not good. This is bad. Bad news. Shit. Can I just like give you the cards and stop saying shit over and over and over again? 2 seconds. Hey, time check? No? Nothing? No time check for me apparently. Anybody tell me what fucking time it is? 12. Oh, okay, perfect. Your shit. Okay, so this is no good. It's 12 my time. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shit. Okay, so Bernie cards. Here we go. Bernie in Russia. Shit. All right, this is what we've got. Thank you. They just told me. Shit. Okay, so we have collusion. We have nefarious happenings here. This is bad. This is bad. Like, it's such a bombshell read here. I'm gonna have to read on this again. I have to read on this again. I'm getting a fucking head rush. This is bad. So Bernie, yeah, whether he's knowingly colluding with Russia or he's unknowingly colluding, it's happening. And Trump is here, and I'm going to get there. Trump is in these cards. I did not expect to see this. It's bad. It's bad. I know. I just said shit like 50 million times. It's bad. The Lovers is here. That, for me, is a collusion card. It's no good. It's bad. There is, look at this. There's money here. So, these three came up all, if you're doing a Celtic and you're doing like the first part of the cross, these all came up in a row. There is money here. So I do believe they're funneling money towards Bernie. It looks like there is misinformation campaigns already concerning Bernie and what's going on with Bernie. Yeah, the campaign manager, exactly. Yeah, there's money. I'm telling you, they pump money into this guy. There's information campaigns going on here. There's information that's being hidden. There's information that's being stifled. This is not good. And then what do we have over here? Who comes out to the side but Donald Trump? So Donald Trump in the past. To me, this says Bernie is the attempt to make the past repeat itself when it comes to Trump. There is shit going on here that we don't know about. There is stuff happening that we are unaware of. There are behind the scenes things happening. But look at this, Trump and the past. They're trying to repeat the past. This is legit. I don't know if Bernie is aware of it or unaware of it. I think that he's more than likely, this is a bombshell reading. See, this is why you should be a patron. The public doesn't get this shit. And I do believe, I want to say this, I say it all the time, but I do believe in getting paid for my work. So thank you for paying me for my work. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's a good exchange. Bernie to me feels like he suspects, but it's like suspension of disbelief. Like he's just like, that's not happening. It's not a thing. Like he can't see it. It's real. I'm telling you, it's real. I don't think he's participating knowingly, but in the back of his mind, he knows. And he's just like, I know, forget your brunch. Honey, if there wasn't waffles involved, I would. But there are waffles for me that are waiting. I think he's in denial. Exactly. I think he's in denial. I'm telling you, I think in the back of his mind, he knows something ain't on the up and up. But he's just like, not a thing. That's not a thing. He's being real stubborn about it. He's being real weird about it. He's just, yeah, no, dude, I'm telling you guys, they're literally trying to repeat the past. There's information campaigns, there's money campaigns. They are going to push that. They're just going to do it again because it worked last time. This is bad shit. You heard it here first, folks. Speaking of, Pam, you got a lot of shit going on in Canada right now with these people resigning and Trudeau's like, he did it. No, he didn't. I did it. No, I didn't. It's very weird shit. Fuck. I gotta put more cards in on this Bernie thing. I feel like massive Bernie bots out in force. I feel that very clearly. More pro Bernie and setting. This is coming hot. More pro Bernie and more setting up Bernie like versus other people, versus Kamala, versus all these people, right? There's more disinformation campaigns happening that way than there is with people trying to discredit the candidates. and nobody sees it. How does nobody see it? How is nobody looking into this? I'm telling you, nobody's looking into this. I think somebody might. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be a bombshell. You know, like somebody comes out and says, hey guys, this is a thing, like a journalist. I don't think anybody's looking at it. I think that the run up to the 2016 election has, it's going to be repeated. It's the same fucking thing. And it's like nobody's learned. So this is the universe saying, I'm losing my voice. This is the universe saying, hey everybody, we're going to set you up in the same exact position. And let's see if you do it again. Like, here's your opportunity to make it right. I often think that, do we have any journalists or reporters as patrons? I often think that. Yeah, they're using Brunch to split dents. I mean, they are like, hey, it worked last time. They're so fucking stupid. It's going to work again. I did not expect to see these cards. I fully did not expect to see these cards at all. At all. At all. Show me a little bit more on Bernie, and then I'm gonna have to go in a minute. So let's see. I'm gonna give you a couple of words on Venezuela, and then I'm gonna have to look at Saudi Arabia. And I think it's better to look at Saudi Arabia in a Q&D, probably, where I'm kind of alone, probably alone, mostly alone, because I feel like there's more there than I can do on this. I feel like that's a biggie, and I feel like we got stuff going on. We got Kushner, we got, you know, Mohammed bin Salman, we got a lot of stuff with Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to look at that later. I want to finish up with Cohen and Nunes, and I will tell you this: Venezuela is going to continue to be a shit show, and I think Trump wants to get the military in there bad, real bad. I'm never alone. I mean, I'm never alone anyway. Fucking Richard Pryor is probably still in my house. You know what? I don't want to make it public, and I'll tell you why. For the very, very fact that I just mentioned, which is too many bots, too many trolls, too much misinformation. If I put this up in public on my YouTube channel, it will be inundated with trolls and bots, and it will call attention to my channel again with trolls and bots. And so I don't want to add to the fray. You know what I mean? I don't want to add to the fray. Okay, show me. Does this Bernie stuff affect the 2020 election, and how? Yeah, I mean, that's one of the huge reasons I have Patreon, and a lot of these videos aren't public, because I'm telling you guys, I have a persecution complex. No, it's your first brunch. Yay, I love it. Thank you for being here. I have a persecution complex, and so, no, it's the trolls and bots are bad. It's bad. So that's one of the reasons I don't make this stuff public, and I don't just do it. I mean, one of the larger reasons is, again, I do believe in getting paid for my work, even if it's just $2. But also, it's a safe space here, and it's not safe on YouTube. Okay, we've got Ms. Kamala Harris here. We have a lot of people here. But the money. Okay, so does it affect the 2020 election? Yes. Yes, it does. And it's a very fucking Neptunian vibe here. There's money here. There's a Neptunian vibe here. But don't lose your voice, Miss Lady. I will say this. It looks like it's more money than anything else. It looks, no, please don't feel like you have to give me hella money. I'm telling you, you're a $2 chuck. I am here for it, baby. I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. Don't even trip, you know? And if everybody that watched my free shit gave me $2, you know, to pay for it, you know what I mean? Like, A-okay. Don't even trip. I love that you're here. I love that you're here. It's more misinformation, disinformation, and money. They're going to muddy the waters. And it looks like Queen Kamala is... gonna be, so they must think she's the front runner right now, and it's not Warren. I'm down for Warren, y'all. I am fucking down for Warren. You have no idea. I've been following her career forever. I think her policies are amazing. I think she's got it. I don't think she's a superstar. I don't think she's so engaging. Oh, she's so, you know, she's so this. She gave a great speech. Like, I don't think she's that lady, and I don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you, if I'm hiring somebody based on their policies, based on their past, I'd be hiring Warren. You know, you gotta, I think you have to think of the presidential election as, who do I want to work for me? Like who? Like out of all these people, who would I hire to run my entire life? Because that's basically what they're going to be doing. You know, that's basically what they're going to be doing. You know, do I want to hire you? How good are you at this job that I want to hire you for? So, you know, that's my jam. And I think she's the jam. But anyway, it looks like whoever is running this, which I do believe it's Russia, they believe it's Queen Kamala that is going to be the front runner here. And yes, there will be massive, massive. So watch for attacks on her, watch for hits on her, watch for misinformation coming out on her more than anybody else. They're going to make some attempts. However, as far as 2020 goes, we may get to the point where we ignore that fourth cup. So we may get to the point where we're like, yeah, nope, not interested. But yes, it's gonna fuck it up. And there's money here. There's money here. There's money here, and there's money here. So there's a lot of money here. It's money and it's misinformation, and they're gonna go after Kamala. And I think you're gonna see it now, whether or not she's the nominee. And I don't know that she's going to be. But you're gonna see it now. Watch. They think whoever they are, they think she's the front runner. They think she's the one that they got to go after. So that's the one they're going after. All right, let's finish up. This is fascinating. She has no personality, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to hire somebody for their personality unless they're on camera with me and I'm like, I want to watch you for entertainment. You know, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I think that's what got us into trouble in the first place as a society. Like, no, Trump, he has personality. Trump has shit on his shoes. He's the guy that walks in your house with shit on his shoes knowingly, and gets dog shit fucking everywhere and doesn't care. That's Trump. But he has personality. Oh, wow. I just went off. I just went off about shit on his shoes, Trump. You were on the tube. He was on the tube. God, I gotta get over there, y'all. I was jealous that my husband was over there. I was jealous, but you know, can't leave King Santo. He needs his family with him. I am fully reminded of Pulp Fiction. He has to be one charming motherfucking pig. All right, so show me Cohen real quick. And I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna be late. I may be calling him shit on his shoes Trump for a while, just so you know. Oh, well, Mr. Cohen wants to spill lots of tea. Okay. Victory on Cohen. He's going to spill a lot of tea. A lot of tea about money. The money is here. The money is above. The money is below. But it looks like he's still going to be doing the Cohen. Oh, I hurt my shoulder. Oh, I hurt my back. Oh, I can't poop. I can't come in. You know, he's going to be pulling a lot of shit. But he's still going to spill tea. There's money tea here. There's bombshells here. There's bombshells about money. There's bombshells about work stuff. So this is work. This is exchanges. This is what did I do? Yeah, he's spilling tea. He's spilling tea on Donald Trump Jr. as well. Trump Jr. is here. He's in the cards. And then Cohen walks away with the Four of Swords. So Cohen will walk in there and take a shit on the congressional desk or whatever the fuck's in the hearing. He's going to take a big shit. I'm telling you that right now. He's going to walk in. He's going to think that, you know, they're not going to get everything. I could read for days right now. I'm hot. Too bad about the waffles. Sorry, guys. I mean, an hour and a half is a pretty long reading. It's pretty good reading. But he's going to walk in and he's going to think that he's not going to tell everything. He's like a kid. He feels like a kid to me. Like, no, they're not going to get me. They're going to tell them everything. And they are fully, he's going to get everything out of this guy. Everything. Damn, this is a bombshell reading. Fuck. I was afraid it wasn't going to be very good. You know, it's my first Sunday brunch live since, you know, since I got sick. So, all right, super quick. I'm going to skip noons. I'm going to come back to noons for the Q&D. So I'm going to be doing noons on a Q&D or a 5x5 live. I'm going to be doing Saudi Arabia. Of course, as always, let me know in the Patreon comments what you want me to look at, what you want me to read on. Please don't forget, if you got here late, we are doing the deep dive on aliens the first week of March. So just go ahead and let Patreon charge a little card on the 1st. So you will get that on a $5 tier live. You will get it on all the tiers in playback. We will be doing a deep dive on aliens, and then we will be doing a deep dive on the Virgin Mary for Easter in April. Oh, Ingersoll, I know. I'm going to do a whole video on that. I might want to bring Mr. Casey Watson in on that, our resident conspiracy theorist. Lisa Simpson. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, she's so Warren. Oh, my God. Maybe the Simpsons are right this time. That would be great if they're right again. Oh, you just gave me chills. I'm like, yes, that's a Lisa Simpson. Okay, so quick message. And then I have to decide whether or not I want to put on pants. Okay, so here's the deal. The cards are telling you to lift yourself up out of sorrow. So I know a lot of people are having issues. I myself have been having a couple of bad days. I absorbed somebody's... Oh my God, this was never plugged in. Or the plug came out. There we go. Hi. I absorbed somebody's really bad energy the other day and I didn't realize it, and it was gnarly as hell. So pull yourself up out of depression and despair as much as you can. As much as you can. Move forward with grace, move forward with happiness, move forward with joy as much as you can. But I'm telling you right now, there is weird energy swirling around out there that you can just like walk into it like a puddle of crap. I'm very about the shit this morning. But it's energetic puddles that may not be the best. So it's kind of, imagine it like that out there. People are just leaving their energy just bleh, bleh, bleh. It's part of a purge, yes. People like us in our little club, probably likely not purging. This is real low level shit. I mean, the Nazis are purging basically, okay? Do you want to step in a Nazi puddle? Probably not. So you have to make sure that you're super protected and that you're lifting yourself up out of sorrow. You need to make a choice to be happy. Even if your happiness is maybe not the highest point of happiness you've ever been, you still need to make a choice to say, okay, a little bit, I'm just going to make a little bit. So whatever you got to do to bring yourself up out of any kind of, yes, inner shields and outer shields, exactly. Lift yourself up out of it. Do it. And then everybody says, listen, the energy is fierce right now. Pay attention to the energy. But again, we are in a huge period of manifestation. We got a lot of pages here. We got 3 pages here. So make sure you're sowing the right stuff. Now here's the rub. So here's the game of the universe, okay? This is, you have this road. And you can go to this, and you can go to depression, you can go to sadness, or you can make a choice to go to happiness. I'm not talking about clinical depression. I'm not talking about, actually having a diagnosis here. But I'm talking about there are these puddles of garbage energy. And so you got to make the choice to walk around the puddle. And if you find yourself accidentally having stepped in a puddle, make sure you pull yourself up out of it, because we are in a huge period of manifestation. The hopes and dreams card is here. So aim towards this. I'm telling you guys, this is big. This is life-changing. This is life-changing shit. So go for it. Go towards it. Go towards the dream, the hope, the beautiful stuff, okay? That's where you want to go. That, I'm telling you that right now, that the universe is kind of playing a fucking game with us right now, and it's saying, here's your shit puddle. And do you want to walk in it or not? Make sure you don't walk in it. Make sure you just lift yourself up. Make sure you just bring yourself up to some beautiful stuff. You know what I do? You want to know what I do before I get on here? Every time before I do a live stream, I listen to the Talking Heads. That's how you get such an energetic auntie. Straight up. All right, I gotta go. It's time for waffles. I do love you. I do adore you. We're gonna be back with probably a 5x5 live this week. Barring difficulties, maybe a Q&D. But either way, you're getting another reading, of course, this week. If you want to know something I haven't looked at, I am going to look at Saudi Arabia. I am going to look at Devin Nunes, that Portuguese, giving a bad name to my people. If there's follow-ups to stuff that I just read on, Bernie follow-ups, what have you, I have not forgotten about Zach Baggins. Let me know. Okay, let me know in the Patreon comments under this video. And